What's up, nerds? Take a look at what I have here. I have the PVC diorama set from Diamond Select. Isn't it awesome? I finally got all of the pieces. Started out with Leonardo. In fact, I already did a video about him, but I'm still going to include him in this video right here. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get started to take a look at all of them. All right, first let's start with Leonardo, and all of these have some heft to them, which is really cool. But let's start up here at the top. We got the face. I think one of my favorite things about these is that the skin texture on them is incredible. It's really detailed, I mean, all around too. Look at the legs. The coloring is, or the paint job, excuse me, the paint job is incredible on these. The arm pieces look like actual leather. They got the detailing and weathering on them. They got some cuts in them and some scarring and all that other good stuff. Got the buckles on the belt, and these have little gold buckles on them. Of course, you got the letters on the belt, which is really cool. I mean, look at all this. Like, the leather looks really awesome. The wraps on the feet and the hands look really awesome. But yeah, I also like that the bandanas, they're very colorful, but they're not like super bright. They're actually a little bit darker, and they have a lot of weathering in them too, which I think is really cool. And of course, the posing, all of them have a very like angry look on their face, which which is pretty cool actually for this set. It makes them look like, because they're definitely looking like they're about to jump into a fight. So I think that actually looks pretty cool. I like the white eyes. That's also really nice. Got the teeth in there. Got his things right here that hold his swords. The shells look incredible. And see, look at this. Look at this. The web on the belt right here. Let me get it to focus. The cracks and everything in the leather, which is a very natural thing to happen to leather after a long time. The shells look really, really good. Let's see, got the gold. Let's get it to focus. Got the gold buckles right there. The little gold, like little, oh, I was about to say bolt, but you know what I mean. Little things right there. The katanas look awesome, nice and weathered. Got the gold accents on them right there. Even the wrapping on the katanas is really nice. And I think in one of these, yeah, see if you look right here, there's even little nicks in the blades, like where, you know, you can tell he has hit something else with it. So these are very nice. And what he's standing on, they're all standing on top of what appears to be some sort of rooftop. So right down here, you got some wood planks right here. You got Antonio's Pizza. It looks like part of a sign or something like that. Got a mouser foot right here, some crates. And then this is where they push up against the other pieces. And then on the bottom, it's just, you know, the stuff you're not really going to be looking at anyway, but just where all of it connects. And the only thing I wish is, I wish they had some magnets or something made into them, which I know I can do that myself. Just get some strong magnets, glue them right here. That way they can just, you know, kind of almost snap together. Because right now you just push them together. So if you want to move the whole diorama, you have to move all of the pieces and everything. And it's not really that big of a deal, but I think some magnets would help out quite a bit to make this stay together better. But yeah, I think that is it for Leonardo. So let's move on to another turtle. Alright, so here's Raphael, my favorite Ninja Turtle. Again, with the bandana. The color is very noticeable, but it's not too super bright. It's not too like cartoonish looking. right here looks like that might be like a paint mishap or something like that, but it's still fine. Still looks really good. Got the weathering on the bandana. He has that angry look on his face too, the white eyes. Again, the skin texture is amazing. And right here he's got, now I'm not sure why he has the straps that go across his chest like that. Raphael's never had the straps go across his chest. Well, excuse me, you know what, let me correct myself. I'm used to talking about like the animated versions and stuff, so this is a different version. It's designed differently, so it very well could be its own thing, and that's fine. It looks really cool. He's got the pouches on his belt as well, the R right there. And I've noticed on these have like a little button closure on these, while Leonardo had buckles on his. So I think that's really cool that they're actually different. All right, and coming down and got the wraps on the feet. Let's see, and down here where he's standing, he's got some cans, just some trash down here, some bricks, some loose bricks. And he also has a mouser foot right there, or leg, I should say. I think the only thing I would say that I do not like about this Raphael is the way the size look. Just they don't look like, you know, this actual size to me. They don't look like size that he really uses. Now I know in like some of the animated series, sometimes when they're animated they do kind of look like this, but I'm just not a fan of them looking like this. I mean, the handle is super, super long, almost as long as this right here, and I don't know. It just looks a little off to me. But I think that would be my only gripe with Raphael. Otherwise, I think he looks really, really amazing. So, let's move on to another turtle. Alright, right here we got Michelangelo, the party dude. Now you see right here on his face, which I think is kind of funny, he does got kind of a ready for battle look, but he's still got a smirk on his face. Michelangelo is always smiling, always laughing about something. And actually his mouth is, come on man, get it focused. His mouth is slightly open, and I think you can even see part of a tongue in there, which is really, really cool. That's like a really cool detail, because his mouth doesn't open or anything, but if you look, like, do y'all see it? There's a tongue in there, which is really cool. But of course, again, the texturing, the paint job. Does his head turn? It looked like it did because of this right here, but texturing on the body is really, really good. He's got the M on his belt. His pouch is closed with a button, just like Raphael's, and he's got his spots for his nunchucks right there. And one thing I like about these is a lot of times with statues, you know, you'll have this, but it'll be filled in, like with some plastic or something like that. Like they're not actually, you can't actually put anything through them. So I like that these are actually open. Even though you can't take his nunchucks out and put them back there, I still appreciate that detail. Which we can get a really good look at his shell right here because he doesn't have anything covering it. I mean, y'all, look at that, man. The color, the texture. I know I keep talking about color and texture, but man, these look really, really good. He's got his nunchucks right here. I like how the nunchucks are a little bit flexible. You know, because if this was like a porcelain statue, I don't know, something like that, this would probably break off really easy because it's just out here by itself. It's really small. It wouldn't take much to hit it and break it off. So I appreciate that this is kind of flexible, so it's not going to break off very easily. Got the wrapping on his hands. Got his other nunchuck down here. And of course, he's got his skateboard. The wheels do not rotate, which I thought it would be really cool if they did, but you know, I understand why they don't. But even the skateboard, man, look at the texture on the skateboard. Oh, let me get it to focus again. texture on the skateboard. He's got his toe wrapped around it right here to kind of hold it to his foot. So he's in a, Michelangelo is in a very dynamic pose right here. He's looking like he's kicking off of this chimney looking part right here that is on his diorama piece. Look at that, even got the rust spots right there. Looks really, really nice. He's kicking off of it with his skateboard, going in for a battle. And I really like that orange. Really like the way that orange looks. But all right, I think that's it for Michelangelo. And let's move on to Donatello. Last but not least, we got Donatello. He was the last one to come in. I got him, I think last week, or earlier this week actually. So we look at his belt right here. His also has the gold buckles on him like Leonardo. He's got his D right here. And something I really thought was cool is on his belt, he has, it's kind of hard to see in the video because of the way his arm is positioned, but he's got this big bag, like a pouch looking bag right here. And I think that's appropriate for Donatello because he's always carrying around things that he might need for gadgets or, you know, he's always got extra stuff that he's carrying around. And I'm not sure what this is. Looks like some sort of spray or maybe I was about to say a pipe bomb, but I doubt Donatello would have a pipe bomb, but it just looks really cool. So I appreciate that detail is on there, that Donatello has this extra stuff on his belt, just like he would any other time. Like in the comics, animated, movies, he always has extra stuff he's carrying around. I like right here on the belt, they have where it looks like it's been, you know, sewn together. Now see, this is what I was talking about with Michelangelo's spot for his nunchucks. See right here, this is where his bow staff would go, but it's closed. And in fact, I think, see, like, look, it's kind of, there's like a opening right here. I mean, it's still filled in on the inside, but I wonder if this was accidentally put on upside down, because why would this part be open and this part look like the bottom? It would make more sense if it were turned the other way. But again, not something I'm really worried about. I mean, look at the extra little straps that are on his belt. That looks so cool. The weathering in the leather. The skin y'all, look at that. Oh my gosh. That's like a really good view of the skin texture right there. Look at that. That looks incredible. Fingernails. Oh man. Y'all, like whoever designed these, which I did put the name of the people who designed them. I think it was David Forrester or something like that, from Kinetic Underground, who designed these, and the person who sculpted them did an incredible job. Now down here where he's standing, he's got a loose brick, and he has a full mouser down at his feet. So even the mouser looks great, and he's just a extra little part. The mouth is open. The paint job on him looks really good too. Got some pipes over here, which there were some pipes. I think, yeah, Raphael has a pipe on his too. I mean, man, y'all, this looks so good. Now, Donatello's staff is actually, I don't know if it's supposed to be this way, but his staff can actually move, or at least mine does. I haven't tried to like take it out of his hand because, you know, why would I? But the whole thing is painted. So I don't think, you know, it was an accident that this is loose, because I feel like if this was meant to stay in his hand in a very particular spot, there probably wouldn't be paint, you know, or at least not the detailed paint job on it like there is on the whole thing. So I think it's really cool that his bow staff moves. You know, yeah, I'm not going to try to take it out because I don't want to mess it up. But with my Donatello, his bow staff moves. If y'all have this Donatello, does your bow staff move? I want to know if that was on purpose or not. But yeah, he looks really amazing. So that's it for Donatello. Let's take a look at what the whole diorama looks like together. Okay, I had to take my camera off the stand for this because there's no way I can get it with a tripod. But yeah, look at man, look how incredible this looks together. So if you see right down here, that's what all that looks like together. All the, like, there's trash down there, there's garbage. I mean, I imagine this looks like, you know, a normal rooftop in New York maybe, except for maybe the Mouser. I don't know, maybe there really are Mousers in New York, who knows. But yeah, that looks so good together. So I've noticed something else too, and this is just, there's nothing wrong with this or anything. It's not like me nitpicking, it's just something I've noticed. So Leonardo and Raphael are both kind of, you know, crouched down a little bit, moving in one direction. Like, they are definitely moving in the same direction. But then you got Donatello, and they're very close together. So it looks very, I don't know, like uniform. Like they're both going towards the same thing. And then you got Donatello and Michelangelo back here, who Michelangelo is just kind of looking like he's doing his own thing. It doesn't look like he's going in the same direction as Leonardo and Raphael. And then you got Donatello back here, who's just kind of, he's standing on his own. So to me, it looks kind of like Donatello and Michelangelo are separate from Leonardo and Raphael. But again, it doesn't mess with the look of the diorama. It doesn't mess with the aesthetic or aesthetic. I can't even say that right. It doesn't mess with it or anything. It's just something I noticed. But yeah, this looks so incredible together. And if I remember, I'll put some links because you can get these from pretty much anywhere. I think, like, I know they're on Amazon. I know they're on Big Bad Toy Store, I think. I know they're on Entertainment Earth. So I'll put some links in the description if y'all want to check these out. I think they were different prices actually. I think Donatello was like $75, and then Raphael I think was like $65. I don't know, I might have gotten some of them on sale, but they're roughly anywhere from $65 to $75 a piece. So we're looking at a diorama that in total will cost around $300. So, which is a little steep, but you know, I bought them all separately over a different period of time, so it's not like I paid the $300 all together or anything. So, but yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, would you want this diorama? Do y'all have this diorama already? Do you think it looks good? Do you think it's worth the price? Yeah, just let me know your thoughts in the comments. But I think that is it for this video. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all that other stuff that YouTube people say. And we'll see y'all next time.